Yo, what's up everyone? It is Maxp236 bringing you all a dual comm with none other than my bro, Secret45 or Secret45 Gaming.
Yeah. That's my intro, rolling with it. Keep it going!
So, we are going to be talking about the Xbox 720, and I know that there's not a ton of Uncharted 3 enthusiasts that, are totally in it for the Xbox 720, but we aren't just going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about kind of how we're going to kind of like compare and contrast it with the PS4, and we're also going to talk about, like, our ideas and our thoughts about the press conference that's coming up about it on May 21st, and he knows a lot about the games, so I guess I'll leave that to him because I'm not good at research. So to start it off, I guess we're going to talk about like our expectations for the press conference and everything. So do you want to start that off, or how do you want to do it?
Sure.
Okay.
All I can say is it better be good.
Yeah.
The way Microsoft is approaching it seems a little bit different than Sony approached it. Sony kind of, with the PS4 conference, like, they didn't really show how like gameplay. They focused more on the technical side, and they took a lot of flack for that because people were like, "Well, who cares about that?" Well, I care, honestly, because like I'm an aspiring game developer, and I think that stuff's important. And so I was super excited, but it seems like they're going for a more like game-centered approach with the new Xbox. Like they're revealing the Call of Duty Ghost there.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they'll probably put some more exclusive trailers and stuff like that. But it seems like it's going to be much more game-centered than the PS4 conference. Rather, was hardware-centered.
Yeah, and also, like, Call of Duty is one of Xbox's, like, main franchises. I mean, for, like, Christ's sake, you get all the DLC a month early on Xbox. So I definitely think we're going to be seeing some gameplay of COD Ghosts on May 21st in the press conference. But yeah, definitely, as you were saying, Secret, when the PS4 conference came out and they were talking about it, they showed off, like, a sizzle reel in the end of, like, a couple games that they were going to do for it. And then, like, 2 or 3 gameplays, which I'm not saying graphics are bad. The graphics are totally amazing, but it was mostly based on tech specs. And I know a lot of gamers, such as myself, were a bit disappointed because we didn't get enough like gaming shows and everything, but I was also very interested with the tech specs. And yeah, as you said, it seems like Microsoft is definitely going for a much different approach, and because they are more of like, just sit down on your ass on your couch and like play our games type of people, as to where I think Sony is more of a kind of technical kind of thing. And they also take, I think Sony spends a little more time talking about their hardware rather than the enjoyment, so they kind of want to get everything out there, I think, piece by piece. But I think it's coming along, although yeah, I think the Xbox press conference is probably going to be a little faster and quicker to show the games because, they know what the general population of gamers want. A lot of the gamers nowadays, that all they want is just like, oh,
Call of Duty!
Yeah, they're like, Call of Duty! Kill this zombie! Stab this shit! Like a lot of gamers are just in it for, like, all this, like, bloody violence and gameplay, and then for the old gamers, because I know Secret, you've been playing since, like, the PS1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was watching I was listening to your comm about, like, when you were playing the PS1 with your dad and stuff. So a lot of the older gamers that had experience, aren't just in it for, oh, kill this shit right here, oh, dude, throw that axe at that zombie, and, like, let's have blood all over the screen and shit. Like, we're more, like, delicate with our games, and we, like, care a lot more for our games and the tech specs as well, not just like blood and stuff like that. But I think Microsoft is starting to realize that there isn't, there's like a new line of not caring gamers, and these new gamers are like, oh, I don't give a shit, I just want to play Call of Duty 24/7. And I mean, I guess that's working for Microsoft, obviously, so I think that's what we're gonna kind of see from the press conference.
Yeah. Which I guess it could be good or bad, because I feel like people from like Game Informer who are more like geared toward like all games or whatever, just like old school gamers, and like a lot of gaming magazines who are like more old school gamers are probably going to rail on them if they do that. So yeah, I don't know. I always thought PS3 had a better like story. That's why I ended up going for it actually, because I just like the games a lot better.
Yeah.
Whereas Microsoft, they have like Halo and Gears of War, which I wasn't even allowed to play when I got the PS3.
Yeah, because
so I was like, why would I buy this?
Yeah, plus, I mean, and also, if you paid, like, you know, if you kind of pay attention to the games and, you know, you mainly like give them all a lot of thought, you would see that like you know, in general, all the Sony games and all like the PS3 games and all that stuff, they spend like a lot more time on story, not just like the graphics and all the gameplay and stuff. You know, they spend time to actually make their game amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Which is why I love Uncharted.
Yeah, I totally love Uncharted, man. That's like a franchise that's been my favorite for a while, man. So I just love that. So, Secret, you told me that you did some research. I'm horrible with research, even though I looked up a little. So, I guess you can tell everybody about some games, and I'll try to add on as best as I remember.
Okay, so to clarify,
Yo.
any predicted titles?
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, you just cut off for a bit. I was like, what?
Consider more interesting. So, let me see. Let me read them off. Here we got Forza Motorsport 5. I don't even know why I included that. I don't think anyone cares. Halo 5. You should probably care about that one. That looks really awesome.
Yeah.
I guess that's like a continuation of like the Halo 4 trilogy.
Yeah, plus
like,
343 Studios. Yeah.
Yeah, they confirmed that they were doing more of them. So yeah.
And their first Halo 4, I think, is actually a lot of fun.
Okay, I've never played it, but it looks good. I've had people tell me it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Destiny is coming for both Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and the next gen console, so that's like for everyone.
Yeah.
So, and that's by Bungie, who made the original Halo, obviously.
Yeah.
So that looks really awesome. But apparently we're actually getting more stuff. Like us PS3 owners are actually getting more with Destiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that looks cool. Obviously, we talked about before Call of Duty Ghosts. There's not much I can really say about that other than the trailer was stupid.
Yeah,
Dragon
honestly.
Age is apparently that's getting a sequel too. I've seen the new game Thief getting hyped a lot, and that's getting a sequel. The Witcher is getting a sequel. Rainbow Six, man, that's an old game. Gosh, I like barely remember that. Is getting a sequel. Mafia is getting a sequel, and I guess that's like old school.
God,
GTA,
they're like, God, it doesn't seem
one.
like they're starting that many new series for games. It just seems like they're getting a lot of sequels out there.
Yeah, there's like tons of sequels, which is, I guess that could be interesting for a reveal because a lot of them will probably go to the PS3 or PS4 rather as well. So yeah, there's a new Doom 4, and obviously Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which is coming way too soon after Assassin's Creed.
Honestly, yeah,
3.
I think, like, I hope it's like one of those deals with, like, in which Assassin's Creed 3, it was like everybody that worked on Assassin's Creed 2 broke off to work on that, so I hope it's the same deal. I hope they didn't rush to make it, because I'm like a really big fan of the Assassin's Creed series, but I think, I hope they didn't rush. I'm not sure what's the deal with that game.
Yeah, I was almost convinced when I first saw it. I thought it was like an expansion pack. Because I was like, they can't make a new game that soon.
Yeah, and then I saw it, and then I'm
Why
like, okay, there's a new pirate and some shit like that. So, yeah, I have no idea
I think they
what
should
you
have just
saw.
took like the cast of Pirates of the Caribbean and
Yeah,
superimposed like
I was-
Altair over like at like Jack Sparrow's face.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, is this a joke? And then I was thinking, like, oh, maybe this was going on the Ubisoft's head, like, oh, wait, Assassin's Creed 3 just did pretty good, and we fucked over everybody by killing Desmond, so let's give him a sequel 2 weeks after that game comes out to make everybody happy. So, I'm not sure. Maybe that's what went on in their head.
Wait, Desmond died at the end of 3?
Oh, shit, did you not play 3?
No, I haven't actually played any of that.
Oh
but,
my
like,
God.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
That.
sorry,
Yeah.
spoiler alert, everybody.
Alright, well, we just ruined the lives of anyone who didn't play those games, including me, but my life's already ruined.
Oh
so
my
we don't
god,
care.
dude, my friend is literally on the last, dude, my friend, I was just texting him earlier, and he told me that he was, like, on the second to last level, because I let him borrow my Assassin's Creed 3, so I
And you
hope
told
he
him?
doesn't watch this video before he beats the game. Oh my god.
Yeah. You
Sorry,
should,
James.
Like send him a video. That'd be hysterical. Alright, anyway, so they're making apparently more Sonic games, which will hopefully be better than Sonic 06.
Oh my god, Sonic. The days I've played that, Jesus, that's an old franchise, man. That's just an
That
old...
is a franchise. It's kind of ironic because I'm more of an old school gamer, but I never really liked Sonic.
Yeah, I
don't
didn't
know.
care for it. It just like didn't care for the idea, basically.
Just they made it like the story, if you can even call it that, so ridiculous with the characters and all their like conflicts.
Yeah, and then Professor Eggman. That's like, it's a bit of a stupid name, but I mean, you know, that's the developer's choice.
I know, it just seems so melodramatic. You know, Shadow's like, I'm emo, Knuckles like, I don't know if the Tails is like diarrhea or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then Sonic's like, oh yeah, I'm cool, I'm Sonic. And then like the intro comes on, and
like,
you're supposed to have the best time of your life.
Anyway,
yeah.
moving on from Sonic, Watch Dogs looks actually really cool. And that's like
that
the one
game
game on
looks
this list
so
that is
epic.
not a sequel.
Yeah, so that's like one. I hope that's a series. That looks amazing, though.
That does look amazing, though. That looks really cool.
Yeah.
I just like, you know, blowing stuff up, so I guess that would be cool.
I guess that would be really fun for doing that.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess a lot of these games will probably come out on PS4 as well. A lot of developers, even though they'll publish it to multi-platforms, will also like give preference to platforms.
Yeah.
But because of like the new Steam box and stuff like that, it might be different. They might give preference to those platforms. We don't know. But also the PS4 exclusives were Infamous, Killzone, and we're hoping for a new Uncharted. But I guess I'll have to wait till like E3. Oh, and The Last of Us will probably come out for.
Oh yeah, I mean, for the new Uncharted, based on that, I mean, all I've been seeing, like, new videos from Robin saying, Uncharted, it's coming closer. Uncharted, it's honestly coming closer. Uncharted 4, honestly, guys, it's really coming closer. Jesus Christ. So, so yeah, I've been seeing a lot of videos from Robin on that, so if you guys don't know what we're talking about, go check out Robin Gaming's channel, because it seems like he knows what he's talking about.
Everyone knows Robin Gaming. If you don't know Robin Gaming, you should like stop what you're doing and just subscribe.
And just go subscribe to him. Yeah.
Your life doesn't have meaning.
Yes. But if you guys want to know about Uncharted 4, because it's honestly fucking coming closer, guys, so why not check it out? Go to his channel, because he has like 20 videos on it.
Yeah, I know. It's hysterical. And it's like, well, they're doing well. I should probably make more of these. So.
Yeah, it's like a new series. Like, at first I thought it was just gonna be like one video. Now it's a chain. It's a chain.
Yeah, and there's gonna be like when it's announced, so like forget to upload it. So like it'll get announced, and I'll upload, and like 3 days later, like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Should upload it. So yeah, I guess I'm hoping that'll be announced at E3.
Yeah.
And
same.
probably more titles will be announced at E3. I'm betting PS4, Xbox as well, but PS4 especially will probably show like a lot more gameplay and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
that, so.
in the beginning I heard that Xbox was trying to release their console first, but then they realized if they let PS4 release their console first, then they could see what it's doing and hopefully make it better in the couple months that they have before their press conference. But it's like it's not like they have that much time, although I think they're definitely going for a different approach, as we've talked about earlier. I think they're kind of going more catered to like the new type of gamers who don't give a shit about story, just want to kill things. So
yep.
Yeah, and I guess it's the game list. So our last topic on the video is how we think it's going to compare to the PS4. Now, I have a bit to talk about this. Do you want me to start it off, or?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay. So, the PS4 press conference, I'm not going to restate what we said. We said it had a bunch more tech specs, and, you know, the Xbox is obviously going to show more games because they know what a lot of new gamers like. But what I think is that the PS4 is going to come out with a bunch of games, but I don't think it's going to come out with nearly as many on the opening day as the Xbox 720 is, and I definitely think one great opening game for the PS4 would be Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4, yeah, definitely.
Is that I don't want them to rush it for the PS4. I don't want Sony to be like, hey, Naughty Dog, the PS4 is coming out in like a couple of months, so you better rush your ass to finish that game. I don't want them to rush on it, so I wouldn't want to take the risk of them rushing on Uncharted 4 if they were, if Alex, okay. Okay, hold on. Sorry. That's my brother. Okay. Okay, so sorry, that was my brother. So I definitely don't want them to rush for Uncharted 4. I mean, I definitely love it to be like an opening title, but if they'd had to like rush to get it an opening title, I wouldn't think it's worth it. But I think that's like the one title that everybody would be surprised about, and I think that would really kickstart the PS4 well. But as opposed to the Xbox 720, which I am totally sure is gonna have like, you know, Halo 5 coming out like right when it comes out. What's it called? Call of Duty Ghosts. A bunch of like other crap, like all that known Xbox stuff that you want from them. So I definitely think when it starts off, when they both like shoot off, I think it's gonna be, you know, white knuckle competition, and they're definitely gonna try to top each other as hard as they can. But I'm really pushing for Sony on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. My opinion on like both the consoles themselves and like the launch events is I think Xbox will probably have a better launch event because they kind of noticed what PS4 did wrong.
Yeah.
But in the end, I think I'm gonna prefer PS4 simply because I just like the games better. As far as story, I just like an engaging story, and I don't know, Xbox doesn't really do that for me, I guess. They both look like insane consoles, and I think they're both going to be great, but for me at least, I think I'm still going to stick with the PS4, but I don't know, I may go Xbox. I guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
And I guess it'll depend on if I get a job or whatever, but that's completely irrelevant.
Yeah, so, yeah, well, right now, I mean, we haven't seen the press conference, but I'm pushing for PS4, and I definitely think, that's going to be a little better than the Xbox 720, and even if that's not true, I'm just more into the PS4, plus the tech specs that they showed us and the new controller, it looks bitchin', and like, you can live stream straight from that, and, you know, all the stuff that they showed us, I think it looks definitely amazing. Now, I know that we don't have that much info about the Xbox 720, but, I'm a bigger Sony fan than Microsoft fan, and as I said, I feel as if Sony works more and takes more time delicately on their games than I think Microsoft does, and that's why this year I am rooting for PS4, and I'm probably going to buy that when it comes out.
Yep, ditto.
Okay, so I guess, do you want to wrap up the comm here, or do you got anything else to say before we wrap it up?
Subscribe to me, but I guess that kind of counts as wrapping it up, so yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching this on my channel, subscribe to him, and if you're watching this on his channel, hopefully you guys can come
subscribe to Max.
Check out my channel. Yeah, so, okay, well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but after that, I definitely do that. So, if I could do the demon voice, I would definitely say I command you.
You don't want to see me angry.
Okay, you don't want to see him angry, so...
I am diarrhea.
So, yeah, go check out both of our channels, or, like, wherever you're watching this from. Just base it off of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Leave a like to the video if you liked it. Leave a favorite to the video if you didn't like it. And as always, peace!